Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Have you ever watched something that isn't loud, isn't dramatic, and almost completely devoid of grand confessions, yet somehow feels incredibly deep? Episodes 5 and 6 of Are You Sure? Are exactly that kind of experience. They're not about big surprises. Not about sweet words spoken out loud. They're about the small things that often go unnoticed. Fleeting glances, laughter without reason, a camera that, almost unconsciously, keeps turning toward the same person. These episodes feel like a love letter written in the softest voice. And precisely because of that softness, it rings so clearly. Here, Jimin and Jungkook aren't trying to show anything, yet without realizing it, they reveal the most honest parts of themselves. The camera is no longer just a recording tool. It becomes a silent witness, observing two people who are so comfortable with each other that their love lives and breathes in the tiniest details. Laughter without cause, steps taken side by side, the habit of taking photos of one another. Not to show off, not for content, but from a natural urge to preserve each other's presence. Episodes 5 and 6 slowly reveal something simple yet intimate. Jikook become each other's personal photographers. The camera changes hands, but the direction of the lens is almost always the same, toward the person who matters most. When Jungkook holds the camera, his first instinct isn't the beautiful scenery, but Jimin. He moves closer, zooms in, captures the curve of a smile, the look in his eyes, the expressions on his face, as if the world around him fades away, leaving only one subject. Every click feels attentive, filled with a quiet fascination, a desire to freeze precious seconds in time. Jimin responds in his own way, not conventionally romantic, but deeply intimate. Instead of soft portraits, he highlights Jungkook's silly sides, his butt, his funny expressions. It's not poetic, not serious, but born from absolute comfort. When the photos are revealed, their laughter bursts out spontaneously, honest and free. The kind of laughter that only appears when two people feel completely safe with each other. No pride, no effort to look cool. Just two adults laughing like children, enjoying their own foolishness, wrapped in an unspoken warmth. I can be fully myself with you. That intimacy appears in other small moments too. Jungkook reaches for a bottle of water, and Jimin stops him, not seriously, but just to hear Jungkook say, "Please." A light tease, like couples who enjoy testing each other. When Jungkook complies, Jimin asks him to repeat it once more, and Jungkook does so without protest. There's a gentle obedience there, a domestic, playful dynamic full of familiarity. Their energy isn't the energy of people performing for a camera. It's the energy of two souls who have been together so long they no longer think about appearances. In the middle of their trip, they talk about the idea of making Are You Sure? In Busan, their hometown. A simple idea, yet full of meaning. Busan isn't just a location. It's home, a place of old memories, where they grew up before becoming who they are now. Imagining Jikook walking through Busan streets, speaking in relaxed dialects, visiting corners filled with past stories, it feels like coming home, like opening an old page and reading it together this time. One of the sweetest moments comes when Jimin dances to J-Hope's Killer. His movements are light, his expression free. Behind the camera, Jungkook doesn't just record, he adjusts the rhythm of the lens to match Jimin's movements. This isn't work, it's pride, joy, the desire to capture someone he loves. It feels like storing a memory just for himself. There's also a tiny moment that almost slips by. Jungkook changes the lyrics of a song, slipping Jimin's name into it. No announcement, no fuss, just naturally. Maybe that name lives in his thoughts so often that it simply spills out. What makes these episodes special isn't one big moment, but a continuous series of small acts of care. The way they check on each other, ensure each other's comfort, stay close enough, not clinging but never truly far apart. That care is instinctive, like a reflex long embedded. These episodes don't rely on drama to be memorable. Their beauty lies in gentleness, soft laughter, photos taken without purpose, fleeting glances that may go unnoticed but are deeply felt. Watching episodes 5 and 6 feels like receiving a warm hug that slowly turns into an emotional roller coaster. There's bright laughter, adorable chaos, and quiet moments that touch the heart. This isn't just something you watch, it's something you feel. Jikook appear without masks, without pretense. Two souls moving in the same rhythm, cheerful, mischievous, gentle, full of care. They laugh like children, then fall into an intimacy that makes you realize, oh, this is more than just being together. Everything is in sync, playing with water, silly jokes, small reflexes to protect each other. Nothing feels done for the camera, everything flows like habits built over time. Their attentiveness comes so naturally. Jimin films Jungkook standing on his tiptoes to get the best angle. Jimin gives Jungkook the last bite of ramen without hesitation. Jungkook tidies up the bed, and Jimin's side of it too. Done only means something when both of them are comfortable. Their humor aligns as well, editing videos together, teasing each other back, soft laughter without effort. Donuts, almost no distance between them, cheeks nearly touching. Jungkook forms a big heart, Jimin catches it with a gentle smile. Simple, but enough. In the car, Jimin sings with emotion. Jungkook listens in silence, storing every note. There's a swan that makes Jungkook panic, and Jimin laughs out loud. There are hugs full of trust. Two people unafraid to look silly. All of it leads to one thing, a sense of safety. Episodes 5 and 6 of Are You Sure? Are a portrait of a relationship built on comfort, trust, and sincere affection. In laughter, jokes, silence, and steps that may differ but still move forward together, they always choose each other. Maybe that's why Jikook stay with us for so long. Without grand words, in the smallest moments, they're always saying, I'm here. With you. These episodes remind us that love, or whatever you choose to call it, doesn't always appear in big confessions or dramatic scenes. Sometimes it lives in the simplest things. Photos taken for no reason, gentle teasing filled with safety, silence that isn't awkward, the choice to always stay close, without clinging, without drifting away. Jikook don't say much, but in every laugh, every small act of care, they seem to repeat the same sentence over and over. I'm here. With you. And maybe, that's why their story always lingers longer in our hearts. Thank you for watching. If you felt the same warmth, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Jikook Moments. See you in the next Jikook Moment.